Welcome back. Nothing to Fear podcast, episode 3. This your boy Paradox.
Yep. And
That
I am
is.
Blanco Pro. And
Welcome back.
episode 3. Welcome back. We're here.
Oh man, we promised you
Yep.
that we would be here again and again. We took a little hiatus, but now we're back rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah, it's
So,
consistency. You know that. We speak about that highly.
How was your week, man?
My week was great. It was really great.
Anything happening?
I could tell you, I'm big on self-care for the past 2 weeks. It's amazing. Amazing journey. Yeah. I take a detox. No starch. No meat. Just vegetables and water and herbs. And today's 15 days.
Nice, man. Congratulations. So you ended it today.
Yeah, I ended it today.
So what were the results? How did you do?
I feel amazing, man. I feel so amazing. So the result is that day 1, day 2, I have a fixed menu that I prepare. Vegetables, there's certain specific vegetables.
Which ones? Tell us.
Zucchini, squash, basil, you know what I mean, oregano, cilantro. You know what I mean?
Cooking it or is it raw?
Cook it, chickpeas. I eat that for 3 days. Then I move on to liquid for 2 days, where I just do liquid and fruits for 2 days. And then the rest of the day, I mix it up back and forth while I take my herbs, tonic in the morning and in the nighttime before bed. And so it was an amazing journey. I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. I lost 12 pounds.
Wow. Congratulations, man. That's
Thank
another
you.
round of applause, man. Hit that. That's what's up, man. That's awesome.
And not only lost 12 pounds, I'm feeling great.
Feeling better.
Feeling better.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling younger.
Ooh. Found the youth out here, y'all.
Yeah, I'm feeling more fit. I start going to the gym again, and I come into myself that I'm going to be more consistent with this type of lifestyle. It's better. And I encourage you all out there to take a leaf or the book and let me inspire you all and try it.
Yeah, here first.
I'll put you up to the challenge.
For 12 hours, a 15 day?
Yeah.
Let me get 15 days, I'll get back with you on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you. I'll let you know. 15 days eating herbs and spices? I don't know. What do you think this is? Kentucky Fried Vegetables or something? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Don't listen to him, okay?
We'll see, I said. We'll see.
Yeah, all right. I heard you. So,
what else going on?
a lot been going on. You want to tell us the first topic?
This week, one of the biggest things I've seen is you heard about that person, train conductor got slashed.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate.
This is New York, y'all. It's unnecessary, man. It's just unnecessary. I mean, you're not even. I don't understand it. And I'm gonna let you talk about it first, because I don't want to sound like I'm just old and out of touch, but I'm gonna let you touch on it.
Well, let me touch a little bit on it. The good part that she was so fortunate to have a doctor on board at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Like a real movie scene.
That to tell you that wasn't his timing.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't his call. But it's very sad though. Like, it's very sad because you have to be walking and looking behind you. You got to stay alert. You know what I mean?
And to everybody at home, let me just explain. Train conductor's in the train. He's in his booth. For some reason, he steps out the booth and gets slashed. He gets attacked. Gets cut. And then they said he cut his neck, right? Cut his almost by his jugular.
Yeah.
And then he goes down. Everybody's panic, chaos, and apparently there's a doctor on the train that tends to the injured train conductor.
And save his life.
Saves his life. I mean, like a real movie.
How coincident is that? Like, the doctor was right there to save his life.
But why was he even slashed in the first place?
I mean,
the man's at work.
The man is at work. Like, it's crazy. It's insane.
So it's almost a little annoying to just think that you could be at work and, I mean, granted, what they're doing on these trains now, I mean, it's way different than what we were doing.
Yep.
I mean, now, I'm gonna admit, when I was in elementary school, there was this thing that they used to do. elementary and junior high school. There's this thing that they used to do when the bus would pull up. The way the bus had, they had the vents on the back,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would run up to the bus, jump on the back of the bus. Well, let me say, some people
Joyride.
would jump on the back of the bus, ride for free, joyride, right?
Yeah, joyride.
Hop, you stand on the bumper, you hang onto the vents, and you're riding on the thing.
Now it's different now.
Now there's subway surfing.
It's surfing.
Have you heard of this subway surfing?
Crazy.
Have you seen it?
I saw it.
I mean, have you seen it live?
I saw it not live, but I have a couple of videos that one of us NTF workers, my boy, sent to me because he said he's encouraged me. We got to talk about this on the podcast.
But I mean, whoa, whoa, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. Like
Yo,
it's straight some Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise stuntman movie, Fast and the Furious
it's
type
crazy.
of thing.
I don't have words for it. Like I don't understand what's going on.
But what are you thinking that you climb on the top of a train?
Just for fun.
You should have looked up how fast these trains are going. How fast you think a train's going?
A train supposed to go at least 102, 110 miles per hour.
You think so?
Yeah.
110? I don't think they're going to 110 on the tracks. That'd be wild.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think that's too fast. I think
You don't think so?
about 55 miles an hour. Is that what our producer's saying? 55 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So 55.
That's still fast enough.
And you standing up on top of it?
That's still crazy.
I put a. They don't even want you riding in a car going 55 miles an hour without a seatbelt.
I don't cut you. Did you heard about the mom that sued the NTA for his son life? That did subway surfing?
That's ridiculous.
Did you heard about it?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So the mother sees her son on top of a train, and he gets injured.
He lost his life. He died. He got
Dies.
killed.
And it's the MTA's fault. It's the city, the New York City Transit Authority's fault.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest. It's her fault.
I mean, I don't have any kids, right? So I know they're gonna say, "Oh, paradox, you're not a parent," but
I mean,
I'm an
it's
adult.
not. It's not. I'm not. Let me say this. Let me fix it. It's both her and the dad. That's their fault.
Well, I'm an adult, and I'm gonna just say this: your child is big enough, strong enough, and independent enough to ride the train by himself. You letting the child ride the train by himself. It's your decision as a parent.
Yeah.
Right? Now your child has decided to climb up on top of the train.
And subway surf.
So you thought your child was mature enough and responsible enough to ride the train by himself. So that means you thought he could get on the train, find the destination, make it to the destination, handle whatever business they need to handle, find their way back to the train station, hop on the train, then get off at the right stop and find themselves at home. Right?
Yeah, you expect.
So you're telling me
that's what you think.
they climb on top of the train and it's somebody else's fault?
It's listen, man. I'm not gonna really point finger and say it's a mom and a dad's fault, but it's tough.
That's tough, man. I mean, I don't know why. And this is the thing. I think we need to get away from the whole every time something happens, it's somebody's fault, right? Because when you want to play the blame game, sometimes you gotta take the accountability at home, right? Because
you have to. But
I would not have climbed up on top of that train.
But these kids are some different types.
Would you have climbed up on top of the train?
No. Why?
I couldn't do that. I mean, now granted, I had a fear of heights, so that excludes me from it right there. I couldn't do it. Just off that, but
fear. Why though? Like why? For views? For likes?
I don't know.
For trending?
I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. I do get tired of something happened bad to me due to my own fault, and somebody needs to compensate me because, like, what does the train system have to do with your kid climbing on top of it?
I think what she meant is that they should have proper security in place, not to allow them. I think that's what she's on the base of that. That's how she's probably gonna sue them. Like
now let me ask you this question: what if your kid jumped in front of the train you see the MTA for that too?
I'm just saying
It
because
just makes
it doesn't make sense. What
doesn't make
it
sense
doesn't
to
make no
me.
sense.
Not to me. I mean, your kids are
Yeah,
responsible enough to ride. You should know better than to jump
it
on.
doesn't make no sense. So what's next?
Man, I don't know. I just feel bad for the. I do feel bad for the conductor
Very bad.
because the conductor just going to work.
Yeah,
Could you imagine you being at work?
you expect to go home to your family or to your home.
I know he. Wonder if he still thinking about.
You probably scarred him.
Probably wish he had a new job.
Probably scarred him.
Would you be a train conductor
No,
right now with the way that it's not the first time we've seen bus
it's not my thing.
operators.
It's not my thing.
No,
No,
not your thing.
not my thing.
Would you, if you were to be a conductor, would you worry about the violence of the city?
Of course,
Gotcha.
definitely, definitely. It's
So what's-
crazy.
Have you ever had a job? You know, you used to work on the ship.
Yeah.
Did you ever see stuff like this when you worked on the cruise ships? Like, did you have to worry about getting into altercations with the guests and the customers?
It doesn't work like that though because that's why shit happens, but you got your terms and that you signed for. Like you signed up for a contract to be professional with other people. So most things you will see is like love affair that go wrong. Like I guess push her wife or her husband overboard.
Really?
Stuff like that. Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't see it, but I'm on the
Right.
ship. I was working on the ship while that was happening. You know what I mean? And it happened.
So wait, who pushed who? Tell me the story. Break it down.
Both sides. Both sides.
Push each other off the ship?
Yeah. No, it's either. It happened more than once.
So what? So bride, husband, wife get up on the deck, decide I'm getting rid of this other person.
You don't just get up. That was planned before they go there.
You decide.
I'm taking them on a cruise, and this is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you saying from the planning of the trip.
Yeah,
This
planning of the trip.
this was the whole plan.
Yeah, insurance.
Oh my goodness.
Shit's not working out.
It's crazy, right? I wasn't even think of that. Like just the plan. I thought like something happened. They argue to argument. One thing leads to another.
Yeah.
Man, so you seen that on the trip.
Yeah, one my little stint and shit.
What about like drunk? Like people, because like they get that drink ticket and they just get wasted.
People get wasted and fall overboard.
They never mess. You never seen it really pour into like the crew, the staff.
No. Most you will see with this stuff, you got a little regular shit.
Yelling, arguing,
Like,
but not really aggressive.
No, because remember you have to be professional first.
There's a jail on the ship, right?
Of course, there's a jail, and there's a dead house. What they call it, funeral home, like where they store bodies and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's man, everything's there. Doctors, emergency rooms, all of that. Remember, most cruise lines have 4,000 people cruising with crew members together. It's a daily life like what out here where you hear the siren and shit happens. Shit unexpected.
The cruise life.
A great experience. I experienced it. I toured the world. Cruise life. See different life from different aspects. Changed a lot of things about me.
Like what?
I've experienced other ethnic background and see the love and respect some people out there have for you and shit. I mean, it's humbling.
Name one of the places that you went to that you never thought you would see, but when you finally got to see it, you looked it around and you were like, wow, this is something.
Hawaii. Yeah, I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Honolulu, the city. I've been to two of the islands, Kona and Lahaina. Yeah.
What'd you think about Hawaii?
Hawaii's beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'll retire there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful place. I rent a car out there, drive up to the volcano. It's beautiful, man. As a matter of fact, I got a ticket over there too. Parking ticket.
Was it expensive?
Yeah, it was like $70. It's been a while ago.
I went to Hawaii. I enjoyed it, man. I thought it was good. Even though when we went like a bunch of family,
Yeah,
and we had it was a hurricane in Hawaii.
yeah. It's the tropics.
Yeah. So what do you get when you have a hurricane on your vacation?
What do I what?
A hurricane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
It's-
that's very sad.
it was pretty fun though, because
This
it's
is
like,
life.
but that's the thing about Hawaii. You want to retire there. I'll never forget. Maybe my own experience had the hurricane, but I'll never forget that it was real serious when that hurricane was coming through. Everybody was.
Listen, I born in Jamaica. I see hurricane too.
I know about those hurricanes.
I know about this hurricane shit.
Yeah, man.
It's a part of the whole life.
Yeah.
It's in Florida too. You want to retire? You go to Florida.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, it's a hurricane. It's life.
I'm good on hurricanes.
Everybody have their life. Here we have a lot of snow.
Yeah, it's different though. Snow and a hurricane. It's a little different, brother.
Remember I said retire.
Yeah. Well, you're right. You're right. When you retire, you don't want to deal with the snow. Nah, you stuck.
Right.
You be stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one of those jobs. I don't think I ever had a job where I had to worry about the public violence. You know what I'm saying? I just think like I know I worked for this. I worked for this nonprofit organization once, and we were helping homeless families
Yeah.
get shelter. And so I was working with a bunch of homeless families, but you'd be surprised how even when there was little hiccups here and there. Now, granted, I wasn't in the shelters all the time, but when there were little hiccups, man, it didn't always jump violent. You know, people would be upset, but they just wanted their rations, their foods, and their privileges and stuff like that. But
That's a question. That was before I know you.
no, no, that was when I moved back to New York. That was like the first job I got.
Let me tell you something about this guy. This guy. I know this guy for over 2 decades, and
Yeah, it's been a while.
this guy never, no matter what he's going through, he never show it to no one. He always happy. I don't know. That's unique.
Nah, you know what it is? It's just that you be down. Sometimes you're down and you're feeling down, but I genuinely believe that it was gonna be okay. I got a good support system around me, my family.
So what are you trying to say? You got to think
Positive.
stuff into
I mean,
existence.
you gotta know. Well, this is the thing, right? It's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear podcast, right? So
Yeah.
you gotta come back to that. So the reality is, for me personally, I believe that we do create our own realities. We create our own destinies.
Yep.
And if there's something that you want, if there's something that you really believe that you want for yourself, you're gonna work for it. And if you work for it, and it's possible, then it should happen. It could happen. It will happen eventually.
Preach it.
That's how I feel. I feel that if it's funny. I always say, like, especially if there's something you've ever seen somebody else do, right?
Yeah.
If you've seen somebody else accomplish something that you wanted to do, then you know it's possible, right? Unless you're doing something that's you've never seen anybody else do, and then maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if you've seen people do what you want to do, you know it's possible. You know they started somewhere and they got to where they wanted, and you can do the same thing. It's gonna be hard, but it's possible. So you gotta keep chucking at it, working at it till you get it. So even when I was displaced, I was unemployed for that year.
Oh boy, I remember that.
Still out here,
Still was here smiling.
getting haircuts.
What?
As much as I could, like once a month.
Yeah.
Just coming in here, just anytime I get a
It's
little interview.
Every time I used to call him like, Court, yeah. I didn't see you for like a month.
Right.
I need to go to the supermarket. Like, come on.
It was a grind, man. It was a grind.
Yeah.
But, there was no point, it all worked out. Eventually got back in a good foot, got to start working again. But, yeah, I mean, ultimately,
Yeah.
why you have two choices. You could either laugh or you could smile, right?
Yeah.
So, Yeah, man. What else has been going on this week? So it's been a rough week for those guys.
Yeah.
What else is going on this week?
Yep. Sports. It's a good week in sports. LeBron,
Ah,
40K
40,000
points.
Well, he's already been the leading. He's already the leading scorer. What He's already the leading scorer with 38 something thousand. So 40,000 points.
It's a milestone.
It's a milestone, but he's already got the. He's just pushing the.
Yeah.
He's pushing it further and further out of reach for other people, which I think is good. But
Yeah.
yo, did you catch LeBron getting his 40,000th point in the NBA?
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Ooh,
I got to replay though.
You're a big LeBron guy.
I was working. And I totally, the TV was right in front of me, and I totally forget that the game was on. I wanted to catch it live, but I catch a replay. It's fine. I'm fine with it. 40,000.
So the whole spin, layup off the glass, boom.
Yeah, I predict that too.
You predicted the layup.
It was gonna be a layup. I called it.
I would have sworn it would have been a jump shot.
Or a dunk. Yeah, I would have sworn it would be a dunk.
Man, he's 21 years in the league. Nobody expects it to be a dunk.
Come on.
I mean,
does it?
He does it, but when you're 21 years in the league, nobody's.
That's LeBron. Come on. What do you expect, man? It could be anything, but I predicted it was gonna be a layup. I know that. Cause he wanted to make sure it goes in the basket. So
does that put him number one for you?
He's my GOAT.
LeBron James.
Yeah, that's my GOAT.
You
100%.
Just for the record, you were alive during the Jordan era.
Yeah, I was alive.
Watch Jordan.
I watched Jordan.
At one point,
let me say this: I grew up in Jamaica. I'm not gonna get too much into that. So I started loving basketball fall in love with basketball in the 90s, when Jordan is at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? So I saw Jordan. I saw the biography too. So
was Jordan at any point in time your favorite basketball player?
Yeah.
Did you ever consider Jordan to be the best basketball player ever?
Yep.
Now, after watching LeBron, you're saying LeBron is the best basketball player.
Yeah, I gave it to him. What he did, what he bring to the game, the amount of passion and love I see that guy put in the game, the publicity and the discrimination and shit that he went through and still rise.
Now, let me say this. Jordan versus LeBron. I actually was in a debate about this today. So
Yeah.
when I was talking to people about what we were going to talk about on the podcast today.
Yeah.
And I said, and he was like, who do you think is the best? And it just got so heated so fast. This is like my brother. And he's just arguing me to the point where he's actually telling me a fact like, this stat's going to hurt your feelings.
Really? That's what you're telling me the stats on? Whose stats
like,
he gave you though?
How's it gonna hurt my feelings? I thought we just talk about who we think is the best player.
Who is his best player?
He was definitely a Jordan guy. He was arguing Jordan. And I was not saying that LeBron, I was giving him points why the argument could continue, right? Because I think that both have merit in the GOAT category conversation. I think LeBron has a claim to it, just because of his career, his longevity, his dominance. But there's that whole ilk of he didn't win enough, whereas Jordan was 6 for 6. And I brought up the idea that
there's a lot of story when it's surrounding that about winning enough, because there's people in the league that win more than Jordan. So
I said. I said that too. Yeah. But then I also wanted to bring up the idea that one thing that I think is one of the biggest notches on LeBron's belt is that he's been to the finals 9 years in a row.
That's greatness.
With 3 different teams.
That's greatness.
That's so impressive.
That's greatness.
That's literally saying
that's greatness.
For like
a decade. You can't undermine that.
A decade. I was
everything.
The best player. Like, my team went to the finals for a decade straight. So, I get that. But, at the same token, Jordan has two three-peats. He didn't just show up. He took that thing home with him.
He showed out.
He showed out, right? And
like that.
there is some. You gotta put some respect on that, right? It's not good enough to get an invitation to the prom, but there's only one prom king. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron came to the league with a big expectation and lived up to it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And he went to the finals 9 times.
9 times.
He won 4 times.
No, he won 3 out of the 9.
4.
And then he went again for the 10th time, and then won the 4th.
He won 4 times.
But he went 10 times to win 4. Out of the 9 straight, he won 3.
Oh, understood.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
really, it's 33% of them he won. Then he won back.
I'm gonna be honest about it. LeBron is really my GOAT, but Jordan is the GOAT. if that makes sense.
Because how about this? You got 1 shot left. You down by 7 seconds on
Why
the
we
clock.
have to do this?
You're down by 1 point.
That's not what.
Who you want to get the ball to?
That's not gonna make it a GOAT.
Who do you want to get the ball to?
But that's not. I'm gonna give both of them the ball.
No, 7 seconds. You only got 1 ball.
Come on.
You got 1 ball, man.
Come on, Corey.
You got 1 ball. You can't say they're gonna shoot it at the same time.
Come on, you're talking about when LeBron was a rookie, bro. You're talking about.
No.
Nah.
I'm not even talking about LeBron. I'm talking about Jordan. It's not about LeBron. It's about Jordan. Just because Jordan was great with having the ball at the end of the game does not has anything to do with LeBron. That's like saying if I want someone to shoot a 3. Am I talking about LeBron? No, I'm talking about Steph Curry. Just because I picked Steph Curry does not mean that LeBron.
That doesn't mean that LeBron cannot make that 3-pointer too.
No, it means that I have more confidence that Curry will make it.
Understood.
It's all about confidence. We're not talking about who's really better. We're never gonna get prime Jordan and prime LeBron to play. But we're just talking about our opinion.
We're talking about. You're right, but we're talking about who's my GOAT. Like, who's your GOAT?
My GOAT.
Why you take so long?
Because I think about it, and for the sake of this conversation right now, I'm gonna go Jordan.
Understood. He's still a GOAT, but Jordan, LeBron is our current GOAT.
I think so. I think it's so hard to compare eras. I think that's the problem. We can't really just compare eras with. It's just too many intangibles. The game's played differently. The rules have changed. It's different.
Let's tap into a little bit more about basketball. USA against Europe. Like, what's your take?
There's the big talk that has Europe come and started to dominate the NBA. Are the European players better than the USA players? You know what I think? I think they should go get some jerseys, get 1 color for the European players, get 1 color for the USA players, and let's
put them on the court.
Let's do it. I think maybe we should do that 1 year for All-Star Game. You know what they should do? This is what they should do.
They should do that.
They should put a vote out, right?
I hope David Stern is listening to you right now.
Adam Silver. See?
No, rest in peace to Adam Silver.
No, Adam Silver's.
Oh, rest in peace to Derek Stern.
David Stern, yeah.
Arlen Silver, yeah. My correction.
I would love it if they put like a survey out, right? And say, which one would you like to see in the All-Star Game? Regular, standard play, picking, where they pick their teams, Euro versus USA, and let the people vote on it so that by the time the season starts, we know what it's going to be, and then we vote our All-Stars in, and let the people pick, because this whole letting each other just walk it down and score.
Yeah. Nah. That's crazy. But what you take and the whole
who's better?
Who's better?
I'm gonna go USA. I think that you got maybe 5 good, really, really, really good European players, and I think when they have to call subs, the Americans are gonna keep rinsing good players, and they got a bunch of good players, and I think.
I know we're supposed to, for the sake of the show, we're supposed to go oppose each other, but I have to go with USA too.
Yeah.
You know?
How many really good European players can you name?
Um, there's a bunch of them, but they're not like the USA. The USA is
So you got Luca,
you got Luka,
Jokic,
you got Jokic,
Greek Freak,
yeah. Who else?
Sabonis,
It's a bonus. Yeah, yeah. Could say that.
and who's the one that looked like Bobby Schmurda?
What's his name? He's playing in used to play for the Lakers last year. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
From Germany, right?
Yeah, the German dude. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really know many more. I'm sure they're out there, but
They're out there, but they're not in the probably not in the league.
Curry, Durant,
Oh my
Booker,
God. No, no, no.
Kawhi. I mean, Harden, Paul George. I'm not even going to the East. You got Tatum, Brown. I mean, they're gonna kill these guys.
Well, they got beaten in the fever the other day though. Like I know that it
Yeah, because they're not using these guys.
No, but I mean, let me leave it right there.
Gotta get these guys, man. You gotta get these NBA players. They'll win.
Yeah.
The women, basketball players.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
You know what? The NCAA men's basketball team, Caitlin Clark, put a shadow on that.
Her shadow so big right now. She just won the. She just broke the record for most most NCAA basketball
D1.
points.
D1 season.
No, for her career. I think it was a career.
Yeah, for her career.
She just passed Pistol Pete, I think.
Yep.
And that's got it. She's up there. I mean, college player most points ever. Wow. And she could come back for another year if she wanted to.
She's beasting. She don't need to.
No, she's not. She said she's gonna go. She want to try it against the pros. Indiana Fever has the first pick. So
she pull up from anywhere. It's Curry in a female body.
Mm-hmm.
She's balling.
And she's got the benefit of having a Steph Curry already played, so that now when she's taking these shots, they don't look as crazy. But can you imagine her taking these shots 20 years ago?
Oh my God!
They would have got her out of here. The first miss, they were like, "Don't you ever shoot that again." But now she's got the green light. And she's letting it fly.
Yeah, she's gonna be in the All-Star game next year against Corey.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Corey, gotta go practice.
I think she's gonna have a real seamless transition to the WNBA.
Don't disrespect Curry. You're the greatest.
Curry? Oh, Curry's the man.
Yeah, you're the man, bro.
Now, what about
I'm
this?
saying it for the show.
Can Curry be the best basketball player ever one day? Because remember, Curry's after LeBron, right?
He's up there, but
What I'm saying is he's younger than LeBron. He'll play after LeBron leaves, right?
yeah.
Maybe if LeBron ever leaves.
I think LeBron is smart though. That's why he's still in the league. 'Cause he could leave.
Yeah,
He's not.
like these guys.
Not letting these guys creep over me. I'm not doing that. That's smart, LeBron. I respect that. I know that.
Does Curry have a
part of it.
chance? What would Curry have to do to you to become, in your mind, the best basketball player?
I don't think he could do anything right now. Anything else?
If he wins 2 more championships.
Oh my God. I don't think it's possible.
If he won 2, you still wouldn't put him as your GOAT. He would have 6 championships.
I would definitely have to think about that. I would have to give that a revisit.
Okay. What about, what if he wins 1 more championship? He has more than LeBron. Has the same as Kobe, same as the Hall of Fame great Tim Duncan.
You have to do it while LeBron not playing.
When he's not playing?
Yeah, then you retire.
Why? What if he do it right? What if he do it right through LeBron?
It's not gonna happen.
Why?
I don't think so. While LeBron playing?
I'm just saying, if he does, would you give him this? Would you give him
Yeah.
that?
I would, like I said, I would rethink it, and let's see how he get it. Like if he's the person who still leading the way, but Curry.
Is there anybody
on
else
my goal list
in the league who has a chance to surpass LeBron
right now?
Right now,
The only person right now in the league is Curry.
Only person. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has shown any promise. Or shown any.
Durant, you're sniper, bro. You're the beast, but your decisions. And I will talk about that in the next show.
That
You're my boy still.
That going to Golden State.
I can speak my mind. I can speak my opinion. I'm just saying from my perspective. You know what I mean?
Took him down a little bit.
Yeah, took him down a little bit.
I could dig
Decisions. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a decision make and break you. You know that?
That's a fact.
Yeah. Just decisions.
Now, another Jordan made the news this week.
Hey, this one is very mixy.
The other Jordan that made the news was Jordan's son.
Very mixy. This one
broke up with his very public, very controversial relationship with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's different times.
It's such a wild. Just the idea that in 1993, 1991 through 1998, when we were watching the Bulls perform this amazing feat of 2 3-peats in a decade, 6 championships in 8 years, watching Jordan and Pippen and Pippen and Jordan and Jordan. You never thought 30 years later, Michael Jordan's son will be in the newspaper for dating Scottie Pippen's wife.
Man, to the way the world is running right now, anything is possible. That could be a publicity stunt. All of that. I don't trust that. I don't really invest in it, but I don't trust it. Like, come on, that makes sense.
Could you imagine?
Comment in the comment section, please. Have a conversation in the comment section, and
what do you think?
Talk about that and give you your thoughts. You know what I mean?
I love memes.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a meme I saw.
Let me hurry.
You sure you want to hear this?
Yeah, let it go. Let it flow.
Let it go?
Let it flow.
All right. So there was a meme that was asking for $100 million. Would you sit down with your family and watch a movie of your entire life in front of every scene with your whole family?
Wow.
$100 million. Would you do it? That's what it said. When I saw that meme, I sent it to a bunch of people. I thought it was so funny, man.
That's funny.
Some of the responses I was receiving were hilarious. Some people were like, hey, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm going to sign a list. No, wait. What they say? I'm going to use it as hush money. I'm recording who's laughing and who's judging me. And whoever judges me is not getting no money.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you if I would do it. I would.
You do it?
I'll do it.
$100 million.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing crazy in my life to hide. It's what it is.
It is what it is. $100 million.
$100 million? I'll do it. I'd definitely do that.
One of my friends said, I wouldn't. She said, hell no. I wouldn't even watch my own movie.
Our story is bad.
Too much.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Woo. If night could turn to day, boy.
Oh, man.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah. You tried to hide from a question?
$100 million? I'm probably going to grill some hot dogs, some hamburgers, have a big party. Big watch party. $100 million. I'm rich. I don't care who judges me. Judge me if you want to. I'm out of here.
Listen, in my thoughts that I know myself, I don't do nothing crazy that nobody can't know about. Like,
well, my parents, though, I don't know. Some scenes I would tell them they have to close down.
I have a past before everybody, right?
Right.
So you can't make my past determine who I am now. No, I'm way more grown. Number one, way more experienced. Been through a lot. I'm fine. I'm rich.
One of my buddies told me, he said, if I was to air this movie, he'd sue me. Unless I blur him out. So, there's a lot of mixed feelings about it, but how about for $100 million is easy, right? Anybody do. A lot of things people do for $100 million. How about for $1 million?
For $1 million? Yeah. Do it for $1 million?
Yeah.
I'll still do it.
How about
Nah, I'm good. Keep that. You keep that.
Oh man.
$1,000. Keep that.
Right. I'm not messing with it.
I'm
Oh,
good.
good week, man.
Great week. Great
Good
week. Hmm.
So, anything else you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I have a lot to say to the people, but I'm not gonna tell them everything today. We're gonna keep some of it for the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
a lot. And I spoke about a little bit about my production, my first production, Blanco Pro Records. It's a tribute to my mom and my brother and my friend and all the loved ones in my life that I lost. And my DJ Strike, that's his friend drop out, so we decided that we're gonna up and run it, this production.
When you gonna drop it?
I could promise that I would preview it next week on the show.
Okay. You heard that, y'all? Tune in next week.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna preview that on the show.
Episode 4. We got a little something special for you.
Yeah, 21 Gun Salute. Yeah. Tribute.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta hear it. Promise you will not be disappointed.
Yeah. Very nice track.
So that's it. Nothing to fear, podcast listeners.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yep, please.
See you next week.
Yeah, go follow him on Instagram. Please follow him.
Paradox.
Paradox. I am Paradox, right?
I am Paradox.
Can you spell it out so they can...
You'll see it at the bottom. We're going to put it right there at the bottom.
Pause.
Here we go. Hey, man. It's the Raw Podcast. That's the mother guys.
It's Brooklyn.
Later, y'all, man. We're out.
We're out. Nothing to fear.